Hi guys, welcome to shop-rjpasini.com. Today I'm going to talk a little about what I've sold and what I have. I never really got a chance to do much of that there. I know when I do my sneak peek videos, I always tell you what I pick up, but I never tell you what I actually sold. I ain't going to probably throw prices out there, folks, because I don't remember. This is stuff that I did for a while ago, so I'm not going to just throw fictitious numbers out there, but I just want to share with you guys some of the new items I picked up and some of the items I do know the items I do sold. I just don't remember the prices, so I can't share that with you, unfortunately. But I just want to go over it really quick with you guys and just give you a little overview of the things that sold so far for the month of January. So I'm going to bump out of here and I'm going to bump into this program. It's called Sony. It's a PlayStation, Play Home. So you'll see what I'm talking about. It's over here. Play Memories Online is where I do all my photography. I use my Sony digital cameras for all the pictures I take and stuff like that. And this is where I do all the little magic and stuff like that. As far as like with the photos, I check them out. What I don't want, I delete, and so on and so forth. But anyway, without further ado, I like to try to go through this quick because I do have stuff from the 2nd of January, and these are the things that I picked up. And I'm going to tell you whether they sold or not, and if they're still available. Most likely they're still available. I did pick up this Sony camera bag here. It's for a video camera. I guess you could use it for a regular still camera as well. I picked this up. This is still available. This does not sell. Okay, but I'm going to try to get to the ones I did sell, and we'll take it from there. Again, these items, don't mind these. I took some pictures when we had the last storm. This is the pink jacket there, the sweat jacket with the insulated lining. What you see here on these Juicy Couture jackets, and this one over here is, I believe it's JT, I think, or J2. These are still available, but they were picked up in this month of January, so just to share that with you guys. Going here, again, these items were picked up. They are still available. What you see here. This is a puppet, a hand puppet there that was made in England. I think it's a Pelham Puppets, I think it's called here. These are still available. This puppet here, she's not these items that you see on this page are still available. There's only one thing that did sell over here so far. It's the monorail, Disney monorail down here. These items sold. I don't remember what the prices were, but this is what sold here, just to let you know. And moving right along to January 10th. This is a uniform. Somebody inquired if they wanted the measurements on it. So as you can see, I took the little tape measure here and I gave the measurements to the person. I told them a little about it. And this uniform did sell. It will be coming up in the other pictures, I believe, unless it's really backdated. Then I'll show you the photos in that regards. I believe the action right here, I think these guys are still available, the Action Masters here. These are die-cast metal. I believe these still are available. The items that you see here, like this one here, this is sold. This here is the Jensen. I think that's a little, like a little MP3 player. This is sold. Okay. The High School Musical is still available. This here is sold. This is a JB vodka thing, whatever. What's a vodka? A little vodka case. So you keep a bottle of vodka in there, or Dobel, whatever it is here. That's a little case. It was brand new. I picked this thing up here, and this here had sold on eBay. Again, I don't know the price of these, so I don't want to throw numbers out there, folks. Basically, I'm telling you what's available, and I do remember the things that sold because they're no longer within my inventory. So let's move right along here. Here you see the Hostess Twinkie lunchbox. This is still available. Okay, this item here, these items what you see here are still available. This here, I went with my brother thrifting on this one here, and I ended up deciding to keep it for myself. I cleaned it up, and I'm keeping this one for myself. So this was going to go up for sale, and I decided to keep it. So that's what you won't see there as far as that part goes. I decided to keep that. Going right along here, this phone is still available. I traded off this, just to share with you guys, I traded off this with this here. This here was my clock, my clock radio, and believe it or not, this is my personal clock radio. I had this, I know you guys are going to think it's crazy, but I had this since high school times. The radio plays excellent. Okay, and you might say, wow, that goes way back. I mean, I'm not going to tell you the year I graduated, but this is the radio I had back then, and it's worked ever since. It's a GE, great radio, love it. I'm selling it with the book, but this was once mine, just to let you know. So I decided to trade off this for this. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Next one here. Here, this is new. These are new items over here that were, that are added for the month of January. I got this little pink bag here. It's like a travel bag or cosmetic bag. That is still available. That's still around. This here, folks, had sold recently. Again, don't know. Remember the prices on it, and I don't want to just throw numbers out there. It's the Grateful Dead hat, I believe. Yeah, Grateful Dead hat. This here sold. It's no longer available, but I thought it was pretty cool. It had this little picture of a skeleton here. It's kind of like a little, this is not for me. That's not my type of style hat I would wear, but that did sell. Okay, so moving right along. This guy is still available. The M&M's candy guy, he's still around. This is still available. The remote control, that is still available. This Disney cup is still available. Now this, on the other hand, is no longer available. This here sold a while back. I don't know, maybe a couple weeks back. I didn't have it up there too long on eBay, but that is no longer available. It was the Hofner Beetle guitar, and that didn't last too long, folks, to be honest with you. I had that up maybe for a couple of days, and it sold within a couple of days. So that is no longer available. This here is part of the Beetle drum set here. This is the foot pedal to it. These are the drumsticks that come with it. These are just the photos of it. I took a whole bunch of photos. This is still available if you guys are looking for this here. It's the Xbox. It's for Xbox, and very clean condition. Tested, it works great. So that is available. Okay, and moving right along. Yes, I do take pictures of clouds. Tell me these clouds ain't nice. Look at this, folks. Doesn't it look like cooked marshmallow? When I just want to share this very quick. When I was taking, I take pictures of clouds, by the way, folks. In case you ever looked at my past videos of video photography or some other video stuff I did, I take pictures of clouds. Over here, I wasn't sure what this was. I thought it was a speck on my lens here, but it turned out to be a bird, believe it or not, in the distance. At least that's what I believe it to be. And but look at the cloud formations, though, right? Look at the way this here swirls around. It's pretty cool, Look at that. And to be honest with you, I mean, I've seen clouds before, but I never really seen them so puffy like this. This one, I like this one. It looks like a bunch of cotton, But I never really seen them like that. That's why I grabbed my camera and I took the pictures of them. I had to take pictures of it, Look at that. This is when it's starting. This is like when it's starting to sun is starting to come up. And then you can see it starts getting more on a bluish tint here, whatever, a little darker, charcoal gray. That's when the sun's finally coming up. Nice blue sky. I love these pictures. I love these pictures of these clouds. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty cool. That's the part of the guitar. The reason why you see this picture here is when I first took pictures, it was all wrinkled. That's why I picked it up from the thrift store. And I took my steamer and I steamed it out, and it came out really nice. Look at this. Look how nice and flat it came out. That's no trick photography, folks. That's the actual way it looks. Yeah. And I took another shot of that. This here, folks, had sold. Now, here's the deal with this. This sold this week. I think the person had bought this. Today's the January 24th. The person, I think, made the bid on this here at best offer on the 23rd or 22nd. No, I'm sorry. It was not actually it was the 21st. And I was asking the buyer. I sent out 2 notices on it, invoices. Asking, I sent 2 of them and I didn't get a response. So then I finally messaged the buyer saying, do you still want this item? And the buyer said, yes, I definitely want it. Could you hold on to it till Friday? So I said, sure, that's no problem. So this item here is no longer available. Okay, but it is pretty clean. And in the description, I put it's untested. And even with the wording like that, letting them know offhand that I didn't have, because I said it in there, I have no means of testing this. I don't have a power adapter to it. I don't know what kind of adapter would need to it. So, the person made a best offer. I accepted it, and needless to say, it will be gone Friday. So as of this week, this had sold as well. This, however, is still available if you're interested in a stereo. The only thing with this is, folks, it plays nice. The FM and AM plays nice. The cassette is very sluggish. I think it might be a dry belt in there. It might have been sitting around. I don't know how old this item is, but that's the only problem I have with it. I tested it out. The cassette does not play that good, and I think I noted that in my description. Okay. All right. So what you see here, as far as this part stuff goes here, the camera is gone, sold. This is still available if you guys are interested. Moving right along, the Jansport bag. I didn't have this up too long. This is no longer here. Okay. This here probably sold within a couple of days after I put it up. So that's no longer available. The pocket here from Logitech, the Protect pocket here for the PS2 or PSP is still available. This little robot is still available. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's an R2-D2. I don't know what kind of robot it is. I just put a Star Wars robot. That is still available. Here I put up, this is a brand new Logitech keyboard, cordless desktop. Brand new, it's beautiful. I mean, I would have kept it myself, but I already have my white one, and it's wired. This is all wireless, and this is new, folks. So I just want to let you know, even though you might see pictures, even though like this here is ripped, it was one of these things that I guess the person bought, decided didn't want it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's been checked. Everything works out. It's brand new. There's nothing really to check on it, but I want to make sure that everything was intact there. So this is what you're getting here. And if you are interested in this, yes, this is still available. Just to let you guys know. All right. So if you're looking for a nice keyboard, guys, check it out. The plastic, what you see here, this is not damaged. This is all plastic on here, as far as I know, on the sides. I think this has plastic on it. I'm not sure, but I know this is definitely plastic. And this is what you get with it. It really is a nice. I like it myself, but I like the white keyboards. The reason why I don't deal too much with the dark ones anymore, when I bought my HP, it came with a black keyboard, and I couldn't see the keys that good, especially if you're getting up in the morning, it's low light. I know you could just, people say, well, you could just turn lights on, but for the most part, I decided I like the white one better. It's a little more visible for me. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I just like the white one better. But this is still available. Okay. These are the photos of it. This camera is an old camera. I think it's a Jansco. This is still available. Okay, this is still available if you're interested in that. However, the little Three Stooges over here, the bottle opener, this is no longer available. Okay, this is no longer available. So this is what sold. Again, I don't know what I sold it for. I don't want to throw random numbers out there, but that's what we got going on. All right, this badge here, whatever you want to call it, I think a bolo pin they call it. This is still available if you guys are interested in it. That's still available. The Star Wars, this is a game, I believe, board game. This is still available. Okay, this is still and the items that show you these, as you can see to the left, these are what was. But these items were taken. These photos were taken in the month of January. So I'm going over pretty much. What I bought, what's available, and what's sold. Okay, so just to give you guys a heads up, this here is no longer available. This one here sold. Okay, this is no longer available. The Xbox 360 Connect wireless network adapter. This is no longer available. This is sold, and the items I'm showing you had sold in the month of January. Just to let you know so far. Okay, just to give you a heads up on it. All right. This hard drive is still available. Okay, so if you're looking for a hard drive for the Xbox, and the Xbox over here, by the way, this is available as well. What you see here, I broke this down, folks. This all was in one complete order. This came with it. The hard drive came with the Xbox, and the Xbox power adapter came with it. But I broke it down. I figured, let me sell it in parts rather than sell it as a whole, because for the simple reason is, if maybe the Xbox it got damaged, somebody had a damaged one, and they already have the adapter, or they already have a hard drive, they just may need this here. So I figured it's probably best to break it up, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I did it that way. The headphones over here that you see, folks, these are still available. And what is it again? I think, what do you call these again? they're skull candy, whatever here, skull candy. Anyway, these are available. Okay, yeah, skull candy. These are available. They really work nice. Tested them out. This is not cracked. That's the way they are in there. I don't want you to think they're broken. That's the way they look on both sides. I thought the same thing, but that's the design in there. You can see that there. And it comes with a little satchel here where you keep the the headphones in there. I guess to carry around with you. And that's what we got going on. These are available. They are still up there on eBay. So if you guys are interested in that, check it out. Here I picked up Tom and Jerry, cat here. I think this dates back to 1995, I believe. Well, the date's on there, or 96, something like that. This is still available. The anonymous mask is still available. The elf 20 piece, I believe it's 20 piece. Nail polish set still available. This here, the Star Wars guy, is still available. This, however, is gone. Okay, this little thing here. Let me see. It's the this is a Hallmark keepsake motorcycle. I guess you hang it from the tree. It's got the little thing there. And this is no longer available. This it's sold. Okay. And again, I'm sorry about the price. Okay, guys. Here's what we got over here: the Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh snow globe, just to give you a little idea what it looks like. All right. And it comes in its original wrapping. Okay, whoops, went too fast, folks. I'm sorry. I just want to go back. I just want to point something out with this, guys, really quick. If I could show you the photo. Yeah, right over here, as you notice here, you see this here. This is not cracks over here, guys. What this is I believe when they put I guess when the manufacturer put it together, somebody must have put too much glue here, and it overran. See over here. I didn't want to take the initiative to scrape it off because I don't want to scratch the paint or whatever. Although I guess if you're going to retouch it up if you're going to retouch it up, then I guess it'd be okay. But what I would do if you are a lucky buyer this year and you want to not take a chance on damaging it, I would just take like a little white paint and just paint right over it to blend it in with the snow. But that's the only floor I've seen on as far as that part goes. Okay, moving right along. This one here is an interesting thing. It's a Woodbury. I think they call it Woodbury pewter. Let's see over here. I think it's it says over here. Yeah, I think it says Woodbury Beauties. I'm not really sure. I can't really read it too good. It's from the Henry Ford Museum in Greenfield. I guess that's in. I'm not really even sure what that is. But anyway, this is an interesting piece as well. There it is. Woodbury Pewters, right? It's from the Greenfield. I don't know. I forget where they are. Greenfield Village. I guess yeah. Okay, Dearborn, Michigan. That's where it is. Okay, foolish me, right? But anyway, that's what we got going on with this here. It's all, like I said, it's all pewter. A nice piece, Go back to the Dunkin' Donuts. These, like I said, these items that you see outside the motorcycle, these are available, guys. These are available. This here, I just want to go really quick. This is really nice if you want to hang up in your, I don't know, I don't know if you put it in your bedroom, or bathroom, whatever, or wherever you would hang it up. It's a very nice piece. It looks like these look like they're ceramic pieces, although I don't know. They're under glass, okay? And they're really nice, and again, if you like this here, it's got like this little overlay over here on the frame. It already comes framed, of course. It's 3D, I believe. Yeah, it's a 3D piece, and it's really nice. It's a nice piece, if you want to hang that up, whatever, in your house. But that is available. The camera, this camera is kind of funny. I had it working at one time, and then I don't know if something just happened, went fluky. So I was able to get it to power up. As you can see, there's some pictures over here where it shows you it's on. I got the thing to pop out over here, and for some reason I couldn't get it to go, so I put this as for parts not working. The Harley Davidson hat, I believe this sold. I can't swear to it. I think it's sold. This, I believe, is no longer available, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check on that. That's why I said it's been a while. You're talking the 19th. I don't remember exactly what's available, what's not. I mean, but I know, I know a majority of stuff is still available, but I'm not sure about this hat. I believe this hat's sold. Okay. Everything else here is available. The Harley Davidson cup, the Microsoft Connect. That's the Connect they receive here. That's available. This little doll, Cabbage Patch Kid doll, is still available as well. And we're coming right along here. These are just, these are the things I use over there to take out the background. Again, more pictures. We don't need to see that. This is the doll's clothing. Again, I take extra pictures, of course. For those who know of me, I take a lot of pictures because I want to try to pick the best of the crop, so to speak. So this is still available. The binoculars, these were given to me. I listed them for, I think, $49, or I dropped it down to either $49 or $39, whatever it was. One of them I got dropped down. I'm not sure if it was this one here. It might have been something else. These are available, and these are Bushnell. Very good binoculars too, if you're looking for them. Okay, and let's go back to this one here, the 24th. I think that'll about do it. Yes, I got more pictures. I took this morning. Yeah, I do like clouds. These are the new additions I added here, folks. The coffee pot here is nice. It's a farberware. Tested it out. Works pretty clean. Again, I've taken quite a few pictures. It's pretty clean considering it does have some little marks on there, but for the most part, it's a pretty clean. That's why the super close up, right? It's like I said. It says the farberware super fast, fully automatic. I did test the pot out 2 or 3 times. I think it's not 3 times I tested out. Everything works good on it. This is the model of it, the 134B. It's the bottom of it. Okay, another picture of the bottom, a couple pictures of the bottom. That's the bottom. Okay, the inside is pretty clean over here, as you can see. You know, and this is pre-owned, of course. It's not new. It's pre-owned, but it's a pretty nice shape considering. You know, that's what it looks like. That's on the inside. You can see the water. I didn't get a chance to dry it out, folks. But that's probably from the last test. I like to make sure. I like to test things like this of this nature at least 2 to 3 times to make sure it's working. This way, when it gets to you guys, you should have no problem with it, because if I tested it out here and it works, there should be no reason why it ain't going to work for you. And if it doesn't work for you, I'd be merely amazed. I took pictures of a couple pictures like this here, turning the pot this way, you know, different sides, you know, so you can see it. And this is still available. Okay, this is the other thing I picked up. This is still available as well, folks. I put this up again. No buys on it, no takes on it. I put it up, and it does have wear on it. I noted that in the description. It does have rust, some scuff marks, as you can see along the edges, and yes, it does have little dings and dents on it. I put that as well. Okay, it's from 1998, and it's a Series 180 SC. I'm not really sure what that is. It is made in China, and it is a tin. But you can see here it does have that. But if you're a collector of these boxes, see, I don't know if the collectors, when they get these, they restore them and put them on their shelves, you know. But you know, this could, I'm sure you got a person with a fine hand, whatever, it's got a steady hand, they could probably, you know, touch this up, or who knows, maybe they might even spray paint it, you know, that little detailing, you'd have to put the tape here and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I believe people collect these things, but that's why I took the pictures on all four corners to show the potential buyers that it does have wear and some, you know, scratch marks and rust marks on it as well. That's what we got going with that. The inside, like I said, does have dings and dents in it. I did note that in there. It does have it. Okay, that's the top of it. You know, the latching mechanism works good. It's not bent or damaged. The handle's pretty clean, of course. But again, the sides of these things, I don't know how they get so scratched up. But I guess when you give it to a kid to play with, they do take it to school or whatever. Or who knows? I don't know. I don't know, but I took a couple pictures like that. That's on the back of it. That's what the flash on, flash off. Here is the little doll. You didn't see the doll yet, but this doll here has been washed and is clean. The clothes are handmade, you know, hand washed. I hand washed these clothes personally to make sure they're nice and clean. I had to dress the doll back up again, of course, but the doll is nice and clean. As you can see, everything pretty came out as white as I can get it without damaging the fabric. Okay, that's how it looks. Okay, I took it with the flash on, flash off. What a difference it makes, right, with the flash off. You get to see the true colors with it. Okay, yeah, I took quite a few pictures like that. Here's the doll. It's been washed. This little doll had a bubble bath, right? No, well, actually, it got washed, you know, cleaned up, and it cleaned up really well, folks. It really did look good. Okay. That's with the flash on, as you can see, with the flash off. So it gives you an idea of how it looks. All right. The doll has the Olympic Kids 1996. Yes, the doll was completely washed, hair and all. Cleaned the face up. It's pretty clean. It does have little marks on it. It is noted in the description as well, folks, just to let you know. Okay. If you're a collector of these dolls, you know, that's what we got going on. It puts over here Mattel's first edition, copyright 1978, 1983. and then manufacturer Mattel. It's got a CK7. I guess the Cabbage Patch. I don't know if this is a specific doll. I guess it's first edition, so I don't know, what that means. I'm not really familiar with it. All I know is it's 1996. It is a vintage doll because of the age. Okay, you can see the face is clean. It does have like little marks on there, but actually, if you were to get this doll and see it in person, I think you'd be pretty impressed with it. It really cleaned up, really nice, folks. It really did. It really cleaned up nice. The label's a little faded over here, folks, as you can see. I don't know if that's from the washing, from me washing it or not, but I think it was faded right from the beginning. Okay, so that's what we got going on there. I don't know if that's going to affect the value of it or affect the sale of it, but that's what we got going on. Oh, and then we got some pictures of clouds again. But anyway, this is some other stuff here. Let's see. You didn't see the doll with the clothes on. Let's see. I'll jump to that there. Okay, and this is how the doll looks with the clothes on. Really nice doll. If you're a collector of Cabbage Patch dolls, really nice. That's with the flash on. It looks nice and bright like that. It gives you a better overview of what the doll looks like, right? Flash off. That's a close-up. See what I was talking about? Like a little mark. It's got a little mark over here. I think that's about the only one, maybe over here. But I noted in the description. Like I said, I want to be upfront and honest with people. I don't want people to think I trying to mask any problems. That's why I take the pictures with the flash on, flash off, because sometimes the flash could hide items, could hide imperfections. So that's why I do it both ways. And as you can see, it's the Olympic Kids 1996 official team mascot, USA. I don't know if people collect these dolls or not. I picked them up, like I said, and if you guys are interested in it, then you might want to check into this here. But anyway, I'm going to bump out of this here, and let's go back on. I'm sorry it took a little longer than usual. I tried to make my videos, I've been trying to time them to some point because I know they do protract a lot longer than expected. If you are new to my YouTube channel and to the new subscribers who did subscribe recently, I just want to say thank you very much. I appreciate you subscribing to me. I hope you like I put out with the content I put out. I do, like I said, if you're new to my channel, my name is Rich Pasini. I do the reseller news. I do sneak peek videos, demo videos, and intro videos, and that's to give you, the potential buyers, a little heads up as to what's going to be offered on eBay. I will do these, these sell things. Like I will talk more about these when I sell items, what I sell them, what's sold. I don't always give prices on it, folks, but just to give you a little idea what's sold for that week or that month. Like I said in previous videos, my sales have been kind of slow in regards to selling. Unfortunately, it's as we all know, eBay is a very competitive field, competitive business to be in. But I do try my best to get these things listed, and I try to keep them at moderately priced. Some people may beg to differ, say, well, some of your items you sell are expensive, you're a little more pricey than other people. That may be the case, but I just would like to share one thing with you guys. In regards to the pricing, please note that the items may be a little priced a little more higher than others, but I also offer best offers, and I put that in my descriptions too, even on the description line. Best offers welcome. I say make an offer. Some of the taglines I put in the description lines that say make an offer. Best offers welcome. Buy now and save, or make an offer and save. But it's up to you guys as buyers to make that initial, make that initial step to make an offer. If you don't make an offer, you don't know what kind of deal you're going to get from me. I do work with a profit margin, and the thing is, I've been getting, in some cases, even though I offer all my listings have best offers, sometimes I get crazy ones, to be honest with you. I had I think it was a jacket, it's still listed up there, and I had it for $49.99, 50 bucks rounded off, and I had a person who just made a bid for, made a best offer for $10, and I didn't even bother countering. I just declined it. I'm not going to go that low. I'm sorry. What I paid for the jacket, I might as well just give it away. But if you're going to make low ball offers, I would prefer you not to even bother bidding on it. I'm talking about real low ball offers. I mean, I do encourage and I do welcome best offers, but if they're going to be so low ball and they're going to be low ball, I'd rather you not do that, folks. because it's not fair to me. It's kind of like an insult, to be honest with you. I thought that was an insult. I had another one. I had, I think, an item for, I think, $10 or whatever it was, and a person offered me a best offer of $2 or $1. And I think that's ridiculous. That's, I don't know. Sometimes maybe people like to just feel the waters, or they just want to play with, play games with your head, But that's up to them, I mean, I'm not gonna, go for it. I just will decline it. But I do accept best offers for the most part. And the other thing I just want to state really quick here. I noticed in I do have 100% positive feedback, and which is a good thing, and still maintain the top rated seller status, which is good. I just wanted to say in one of my last feedbacks, a buyer had made a feedback comment, and in the feedback, that person had stated that good item, but something was damaged. It would have been better if it was noted in the description. And I don't want to get into the topic again about buyers not reading descriptions, but and I didn't rebuttal with the buyer, because the person left me. It was still a positive feedback. And but the thing I just want to share with people is, when a person leaves a feedback like that, damaged but still usable. What I say is that's a positive feedback with a negative message, and I'm not going to dwell on the topic, but when you leave messages, when you leave those type of feedbacks, it kind of, I'm not saying all cases, folks, so bear with me, and I hope I'm not going to get any negative. I'm going to get like nasty comments about what I'm about to say, but when you leave those type of feedbacks, it could plant an idea in someone's head, like, hey, maybe this guy is not up to snuff on what is selling. I put out the information, and when I do my descriptions, I do keep that item next to me, and as I'm getting ready to do descriptions, I look that item over, and I check everything out to make sure it is what I put in the description. If something's broken, if something's missing, it's got things, dents or scratches, whatever it may be, I am a stickler with that there. I always make sure that's noted in the description. Apparently, in my personal opinion, sometimes buyers don't read the description fully, because that item that was sold was noted in there that the item was, I didn't put the words, and you got to watch your wordings when you do your descriptions. I didn't put damaged, because it wasn't damaged, it was missing a part. Okay, so you might say, well, consider technically it's damaged. Damage to me is something that's broken off or whatever it may be. To me, that's how I look at it. If something's missing, I wouldn't say if something's missing it's necessarily damaged, but it's the way sometimes you word things. I think I would have got better result from that particular buyer that if it was noted in it. But if the buyer did read the description whole, right verbatim, they would have seen that, oh, that's what the seller's talking about. I'm not going to dwell on it, and as I always say in my videos, and closing this one out, before you do buy from me, please check out my feedbacks and see what other buyers have to say, how they felt doing business with me. The reason why I do these videos too, folks, is to give you a little insight on what the item it is, what you're getting from me, and whether it works or not. Like I said again, I like to talk about the condition of it, if it's good, if it's got flaws in it, it's got scratches or whatever it may be. That's why I do the videos. I do the sneak peek videos, and the demo videos basically are for electronics, in some cases, and not all the time. I might just do a video talking about a particular thing, or maybe I don't know. It could be about anything, folks. But I like to share these things with you guys to give you a little insight as far as what you're getting from me. And also, it gives you an idea to meet me, the seller. I always say it's nice to place the name with the face. So, keep that in mind, guys. And like I said, if you want to be updated on the items I sell, on the new things I put out, or whenever I do make the videos, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you guys have any tips to help me out, to where I can get more views or whatever, or more subscriptions, please share it with me. I welcome your comments. If you want to see different, content from me, let me know. If there's certain things you want to talk about or discuss, I'd like to hear what you have to say. But I only could do that there if I get the feedback from you guys. As you know, really quick, in February 20th of course this year, the YouTube partner program is going to go away for small-time creators like me. They're going to be, the way I understand it, and according to the note, was in my previous video, if you don't maintain 4,000 hours of, I think it's 4,000 hours of viewing time or something along that line, or have 1,000 subscribers, they will be taking the monetization away from us. So if the question comes into play, will you give up your channel and just give up altogether? I think I'm still going to keep plugging away with this here. I still want to put stuff out there. If you guys, if you feel that way, that I should keep going with it, drop a comment in. I'm going to do it regardless, but I just want to get feedback from you guys and thinking, hey, should I stick with it, or is there another way to, put better content out there to get more views, to hold people's interest. Like I said, I do these things, I do these videos to help, people in regards to, with certain topics. Like I said, I do some of your do-it-yourself videos. I do videos on photography, how I set my, how I take my photos, how I package things. If you look at my videos, I think this is like the 462nd one or 463. I have a different videos. I talk about different things as well. It's not 100% all eBay related. The reseller news I do, it deals with e-commerce. I talk with that. What I do is I get these Google alerts, and I get things from other websites where if I feel it should be shared with you guys, I'll share it with you. I think that's the way to go in regards to helping out. I try to help out whenever I can. I tell it like it is, as far as like with the getting involved with eBay. It's a very competitive field of business to get involved with. It's not all fame and glory, unfortunately. You hear all these stories about people making all these large sums of money, and I'm sure they are making money out there. I just happen to not be one of them, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep sticking with this here, just to share with you guys how I ended up getting into this here full time. Back in June of 2016, my company had layoffs, and 1,000 jobs went overseas, and therefore that was the third time I got let go from a company, not on my own behalf. It was actually it was 2 layoffs, and 1 company went bankruptcy. So I figured strike 3, you're out, which I was out, out of a job. But I figured let me give this a shot, and see how it goes. eBay's been an experience for me. It has its ups and downs, highs and lows, as any business would. But I do enjoy doing it. It is a passion I always wanted to do. Back in the day, I've always wanted to do e-commerce, or back in the day I was doing mail order as well. And I really do enjoy this. It's a passion for me, and I would like to try to stick with it as long as I can. But there are times when I feel that if it's not making a substantial income for me, I don't really want to go back to the 9-to-5 job again, because been there and done that. But for those who are getting involved with this type of business, whether it be selling on eBay, Amazon, or whatever, or Bonanza, stick with it. Bonanza is a good revenue, another platform, selling platform. The only thing with them is they're not as big as eBay or Amazon, of course. And I have done sales with Amazon, Bonanza, and it's okay. It does what it has to do. It is what it is what I'm saying. That's up to you guys. If you had any experiences with selling on Bonanza and you want to share it with us, or share it with the rest of the YouTube community, that'd be great. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. But that's basically it, guys. And I just wanted to share this information with you guys. And I'm hoping I can hit that 1,000 mark with the subscribers. And the only way I can do that there is by you guys out there in the YouTube world. If you like what I do with these videos, and if you want to subscribe, that'd be great. I'd love to have you as subscribers. And I will drop a link below, you to check out my listings, and if you want to join the eBay sellers group on Facebook, my Twitter. I also have a Twitter group as well. If you want to sign up for that there as well, that'd be great. I'd love to have you. You could also check out my website, rjpasini.com. I'm still working on it, folks. Not a professional web designer, so if you go there and you see things, you see it, and it might have little imperfections. I'm still working on it. It's pretty, I'm getting familiarized with the software I use to develop that website, so it's taken a little time, but I'll get there. I'll manage. Just one thing I don't want to do is ever quit. As far as that part goes, I want to try to stick to it. And to be honest with you, if I ever did have to resort back to a 9-to-5 job, I will still be on eBay, God willing, doing this here, and I'll still be doing videos. Unfortunately, I wish YouTube wasn't taking those measures to drop the small-time creators, such as myself. With the YouTube partner program, they're going to get rid of that, unfortunately. Is it sad? Yes, it is. But again, I'm going to hold on to my channel here. I'm going to keep doing what I do, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, I just want to end this video, say thanks again for stopping by and checking it out. If you see any of those items you see, that I showed you earlier, aside the ones being sold, the other ones are still available. Check it out. And again, thanks again for stopping by. You guys have a good day, good night, wherever you are. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.